Hey guys, Whip here, and I just want to give you guys another super quick video right here on the new mobs that are being brought up at Minecon this weekend. So without further ado, let's get into it and do a quick run through. Here you can see Mob A right there on the screen in the middle, and they're describing this as the monster of the ocean depths, and it's basically a squid-like monster that sits at the bottom of the ocean in the deep ocean biome, only there from what they've told us. They haven't told us anything about the drops, what it's going to give, or what the purpose is, but basically that long tentacle shoots out, grabs players, and tries to pull them down and drown them. Anyways, further effects of this, it's going to basically affect gravel farming because the ocean is the biggest source of gravel, and it may affect deep ocean squid farms that people have where they put guardians in them. It could ruin the rates of those, and also it could potentially hurt guardian farms or affect them if they spawn near those ocean monuments. So we'll have to play it by ear and see if that actually happens, because we know squids do spawn in the ocean monuments because it's triggered to the biome. Anyways, let's move on to Mob B. Alright guys, here is Mob B, and this is a flying manta ray that flies through the skies and attacks players who haven't slept for a while. Basically, this mob goes after you if you're an insomniac. If you stay up for multiple days in a row, this mob will come down from the sky with all of its friends and attack you. And the way this is going to affect gameplay is pretty simple. Basically, redstone farms and mob farms and all that stuff, you're going to have to build a box in the sky instead of just a platform. That's basically it. And also leaving that platform in the end is actually going to be pretty scary. Also beyond that, it will affect the entity caps of those mob farms in the sky, because obviously those things are flying around above you, which means there's going to be less entities spawning in the surrounding area, making a lot of farms less efficient. That's all I've really been able to think of so far for Mob B. Let me know in the comments if you guys have other things, because there's a lot more to this. Anyways, we don't know loot tables quite yet on this guy, so let's move on over to Mob C. Okay guys, Wednesday they revealed Mob C, the Great Hunger, which is basically this dude will bury down to the ground, open his mouth, and look up and trying to eat any type of enchantment that gets thrown onto him. This is a way basically to remove enchantments off of armor, apparently. I'm curious if it'll work on like Curse of Binding and Curses, that kind of stuff, because it basically, from what it sounds like, is this dude will remove a random enchantment off whatever you got going on your piece of gear, which could kind of be good or bad because it could remove mending, but off some of that end gear which has negative enchantments on it, like the curses, you could potentially remove those too. So this guy actually has a pure application straight away into what he can do in the game that we don't have currently, which is unlike the other mobs in there so far, which is really cool. Anyways, we got to see how this guy actually plays out for if he drops any unique stuff as well. So Mob D was revealed on Thursday. It's called the Hovering Inferno. It's basically an elite blaze. You can see those big rectangles on there are actually shields which will drop projectiles. He also shoots a big shockwave out at people around him, which is going to basically knock you back, and you're going to need fire resistance going on it, which is pretty cool in the essence of that we have this big elite blaze mob. But the bad part about it, in my opinion, is that it spawns randomly with blazes around it. Like it'll randomly spawn in a pack of blazes, and that kind of leads me to believe it's just going to drop more blaze rods instead of something unique. I hope it turns around and drops something unique, but this can make the nether a lot more dangerous with these guys flying around, and basically shockwaves knocking around in the nether is not very good when there's pits of lava around it. But anyways, that has been all for the Minecraft mobs that are going to be revealed this Saturday at Minecon Earth. I really hope you guys all let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about the individual mobs, where you think they're going to go, if you think which you think will be implemented, which you're going to vote for, all that stuff. I haven't decided yet, so I don't want to tell you guys what I'm thinking right now. I think they all could be really cool. I think they all could be really interesting, but you guys will have to let me know down in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this little quick summary video, please hit that like button. If you loved it, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.